I'm always ready.
Press record. Press record on yours.
Yep. All done.
All done.
Okay. Hello,
Mad fans.
And we are back again.
Yeah.
We often do this. We have
Yeah.
little breaks and
Yeah.
then
This is the first time this year we've done one of
come
these.
back. No, can't be.
I can't remember.
So
It might-
apologies. If it is,
It is.
apologies.
Anyway,
Time has just flown by, innit?
it has. It's
Absolutely
been
flown
a
by.
crazy 2024 so
Yeah.
far.
So we thought what we'd do is bring you a new product today that's going to be available very shortly.
Next week,
Next
yeah.
week. And a general chat and
Yeah.
a Coke.
A Coke.
Because we don't really drink coffee. So,
Yeah.
so we thought we'd have a Coke.
Coke, not Pepsi though.
Pepsi.
No, Coke all day long.
Coke, all right.
Cool. So yeah, we've got
New product then.
New
Should we
product.
talk about that first?
Let's go
That's
straight
the
for it.
exciting bit, I
Let's go
think.
straight for it.
So yeah, new product. Here it is. We were talking about this quite a while ago.
Middle of last year.
Yeah, because you had started designing it, and then
Yeah.
we got busy with one thing, another thing, another thing, another thing. Anyway, this went up the OTL. A few people asked for it.
Yeah.
So you thought you'd finish it all up, and
Yeah.
here's Ian's baby.
Here it
and
is.
what a beast it is.
Yes. The Dunlop Bridge thing from Reims-Gueux. Probably is,
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to call it the bridge thing, but
Bridge, why not?
well, I could do something different, isn't it? But yeah, full of detail. It wasn't used so much as a walkover bridge. It was more a hospitality for
Yeah.
Dunlop. They built the bridge so they could use it to host people.
Well, it's hard to know because there's not much information about it out there.
Very little.
And I think that's why it's been delayed a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we are a victim of our own heads, aren't we, sometimes?
Yeah.
As we'll explain with the detail. If we can't research something enough and we don't know what its true like sizing is
Yeah.
and all that sort of stuff, we're very
Wary of doing
of
it.
building it.
Yes.
Stuff if it's made up, we're fine with.
Yes.
So we can just make it all up and it's our own imagination. But when we're trying to copy something
Yeah.
that's an actual
Historical
product,
and-
historical, you want to get things right. You
Yes.
don't want to just guess and have a half-hearted job at it. So I think that's why it's got pushed back a little
Yeah,
bit as well.
absolutely.
But some new pictures come out, didn't they?
Yes, yeah,
Some
we
new
found some new
images,
pictures
some
and-
colourised ones, and that helped us
Yeah.
on our way.
So let me just explain some of the details. So because it wasn't a walkover bridge, the steps at the side were more like. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
I'm going to move those
There we
past. I'll put a picture on the screen. I don't know why I've turned it, but the steps are more just to get a few people in and out every now and again, not hordes and hordes of people. So
Yeah.
it's not like step.
It's more like the VIPs up there in hospitality.
Absolutely.
Because it was the best view of the race, really.
Yes.
Is the start line's back up here, and it was
Yeah.
at the end of the start, and everyone's looking out this window,
Yeah.
and God, what a view it would have been.
It would have been. If you look at a lot of the photos online of actually the pit lane and the start and stuff, a lot of them were probably taken from this bridge, looking down
Yeah.
at the start-finish line and the big building. I don't know if that's in the screen up there. I think
Yeah.
yeah, that one. But yeah, so that. Other little bits of detail, because we know a lot of you like to go to the detail of inside as well.
Yeah.
We've made it so you can just take the roof off.
Yeah.
So you've got really good access to inside. They'll
Some
also
good view for interiors in there.
yeah, so much room. We're going to do an optional extra kit where you can buy tables and chairs to go with this. So that's going to be available on the same listing as on the drop-down menu.
I keep thinking, sorry. That's like a picnic hamper. It's like a really cool, if you're like a fan, you can just like lift it up and then get your sandwiches out. And then if you put a little hook, so you could just carry it, put a couple of handles on there, it would be...
So I spent all of these hours making this product, painting and building and modifying it, and you're calling it a picnic hamper.
Yeah, but how impressed would you be if...
That would be cool, actually.
If you were walking around the local field or pond, and then there's this geezer walking along, swinging a Dunlop Bridge, and he lifted it up, and he's got a romantic meal, picnic for his wife or boyfriend or whatever it is.
What sandwiches would you have?
I think I would go ham. Just
Ham.
plain ham sandwich, yeah.
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Maybe a little bit of pickle.
Well,
as well.
Marmite.
No Marmite. No Marmite. Anyway, back to the product.
Or Vegemite.
Yeah, well, I don't like either, so.
Travis was doing a Vegemite thing on his AFX video.
Oh, was
He was
he?
going to send the lady from AFX, no, it's a Vegemite or something.
Back to the detail a little bit more.
sorry.
No, that's okay. So there are a few differences. The Dunlop logo back in the day was slightly different. The fonts were different. So I spent quite a lot of time getting the letters correct on the SP Sport and the Dunlop. So rather than just taking the modern day
Oh yeah, Dunlop.
font, Dunlop, I've actually looked at all the photos and I've adjusted the letters.
Each letter, wasn't it? You got each the D, the U,
Yeah.
and actually adjusted the letters so it matched.
That's
it's
it.
like what we were saying about Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah.
They change all their logos.
Yes.
Pepsi have now
They've
recently just gone back to uppercase.
Yeah.
And it often changes.
Yeah.
So I guess Dunlop done that throughout the years.
Exactly that.
And again, this is where we're a victim because we spend so much time behind the
Yeah.
scenes. And which no one knows about. People
Yeah.
just think it's the same. But yeah, adjusting each individual letter.
Absolutely.
Like the SP Sport, didn't you? You added all the flicks to all the letters and stuff.
Yeah, the letters on the SP Sport are completely different to any font. Like if you do a font finder online, it can't find the font because it isn't one. It's generic, like especially the S.
Yeah.
Is very much specific to SP Sport Dunlop.
Yeah.
It's wide enough for 4 lanes Carrera, as you can see.
Which is cool.
Which means all slot car track that we know of will fit under there in 4 lanes.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I don't know why I just moved that across there. Yeah, that's
And the tyres are all nicely etched in, nice and deep.
Just like our Dunlop bridges, like always have been. We've got nice, deep, proper etching of the actual.
And it's in the style that what it was on the actual tyre as well.
Yes, that's it. And if it was a real tyre, it would work because the pattern goes all the way around properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
that's cool.
I think that's
that's it. Essentially, it's a bridge, isn't it?
Yeah. If you've got any questions, do ask. All the dimensions and stuff will be on the product listing. That will be down below.
There's a lot of options for this. There's so much space inside. You could fit lights. You can make it a start-finish one.
Yes.
You could fit a phone in there if you wanted it as a timing gantry.
Yeah. No, you could get the sensors on there.
You
really
get the
nicely.
sensors under there. There's so much scope for this. So much potential. There's so much potential on top.
Yeah.
You can put stuff on top of their billboards and as we've seen
lights.
Shane from Hughes Garage, stacking stuff on top and doing things. So
absolutely.
there's loads of potential there, isn't there?
There is.
And also, while we're on the thing of Reims, there's some extra bits you did.
Yes. So I've been asked many times over the years about stickers for these. So we have come up with a sticker set. So I've literally probably spent about, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours at least.
And he's not just Googled one of these. Well, some of them you can get generic.
Some of them.
But some of them, he hasn't just Googled it. He's found it and manipulated it and done all the colours and the things because you just can't download them.
Like the some of these logos, they're just not out there. So you have to. I had to make them using like Adobe and all that sort of stuff to get them perfect. So I've got this sticker set that's available.
These are the ones actually were on the buildings,
Yes.
Reims throughout the years. They're not just random rectangle ones to put on there.
And all the pictures, if you look online of the Reims pits, it's all the sort of generic like pits you see there. And then the stickers, they're the perfect size. If I can peel one off. Fast forward.
So
there we
don't
go.
work with kids, animals, and stickers.
Yeah.
On live telly.
So it's exactly the size as the square above each pit. So they just go on really nicely and easily, and you can see how much it transforms it.
Yeah.
And at the bottom there are some of the suppliers. They obviously brought 2 advertising spots. They have double length ones.
Yeah.
So in total there's 17 stickers on there. Again, that's available now on the website.
And it comes in a sheet like that,
Exactly
all
like that.
pre-done. You just peel off. There's no snipping with scissors or anything.
No, all done for you. Did you see that video Shane did recently about making your own artwork?
Yes, I did. Yes, so if you haven't checked him out, it's Hughes Garage.
Yes.
Yes, so he talked about getting images online, sizing them, printing them. So yeah, if you don't like any of these, then you can just measure the etched box and just do your own. And it's a home printer.
Yeah.
He made it really simple.
Yes.
And I think you do that with our stuff. And you can vouch. It was a pretty good video, nice and simple to follow.
And we've made the stickers because not everyone's computer savvy, and some of these logos are really hard to find. But generally, that's why we don't do reams and reams and reams of different reams.
Oh yeah, reams.
Reams and reams of different. I don't know where that came from. Reams and reams of different.
You planned that, didn't you? You spent all night thinking, "I'll get that. I'll shoehorn that in there."
I wish I did. So yeah, that's why we don't do loads and loads and loads of different things, because most.
It's so easy just to do it at home, and then you can pick your own, your favourite logos and artwork and stuff.
And so we do sell like plain billboards, so you can put your own logos on there. For that reason.
Yep.
Good. What else do you want to talk about, Doug?
No, what I was impressed about, as you probably know, Ian went to Bahrain.
Yes.
We had an event over there, lucky. Wish I could have gone. But yeah, he was over there for, it was like over 2 weeks, wasn't it?
16 days,
Yeah.
14 days running a Scalextric track every day. No day off, 14 days.
Like 7 hours a day most time, and
6
11
hours a day.
11 hours a day on weekends.
And weekends, it was 11 hours each day.
There's a lot, and racing all the time.
Literally
So
non.
what I was impressed with was the stats on this. You might have seen it anyway, because I think we might have done a post.
Yes.
But it was it 3,306 races you did?
Yeah.
3,306 races.
Yep.
And did 4-car races each time.
Yep.
Not all were 4-car, probably some are 3 or doubles.
Yep.
But that must have, what's that, 13,000?
13 odd thousand.
Just say 10, 11,000. Well, 10, 11,000 people. There were some repeats in that. People had 2 or 3 goes. So say 10,000 people.
Yeah, 10,000 people have had a go.
10,000, and a
most
lot of them.
They were they first of all they'd come over and they're like, "What is this?" Like they'd never seen it before.
Never seen a slot car track.
Literally, probably.
How have they not lived?
Yeah, 80% of these people had not seen, didn't even know what was on the table. They didn't. They looked at it.
Did they think it was trains? So a lot of people when we do events think it's trains.
Yeah, some people said it's trains.
Okay.
They didn't realise they could do it themselves.
It was just a model that they could just look at.
Yeah. A lot of them, because it was fairly similar to the shape of the Bahrain circuit.
Yeah.
So a lot of them were like, "Oh, is that the Bahrain circuit?" I said, "It's an impression of."
It's got a corner.
Yeah, it wasn't far off actually. I'll put a picture of the track and a picture of the actual track, and you'll see it's not actually far off. Anyway. No, honestly.
But it was impressive. That amount of people, and a lot of them have never even played slot cards. So hopefully that they might start kicking up. And what I was also impressed with, I know Scalextric have had a bit of a thing, how reliable the cars were.
Yep.
We've got the same set of, say, 40 or 50 cars that we use for events, like high impact ones and things.
Yes.
But out of all those, what was it you had?
I had one chassis brake where it holds the glide.
Yeah.
I had 2 glide snap, and I had 2 wiring loom snap.
Yeah.
Over 3,306 races.
And you probably, although we do have 40 cars, you weren't using all 40, obviously. So probably out of a bank
I was probably using about 8
cars the whole time.
Yeah,
and just cycling through so they don't get too hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and just that breakage.
Yeah, unbelievable, really.
And the tyres, you didn't change your tyres?
Didn't change any tyres, no. No.
I'm sure you'd admit that is super impressive.
And because a lot of them had never seen Scalextrics before, obviously the first few laps, they're like flat out
crash.
There was a lot of crashing.
Yeah, and one chassis snapped.
One chassis snapped.
I do wonder if it's heat or...
Yeah, don't know.
Might be.
But yeah, no, they worked really well.
But anyway, hats off to
Scalextrics.
for that reliability of those cars, that amount of races.
No controller issues,
no controller brakes
issues. No.
And it was out in the dust. We were outside as well. So the track, when Ian packed up and lifted it up, there was dust. You could see where the track was, and the dust had all laid on it.
Yeah, it's really, literally, my green cloth.
You got to remember to put all these pictures on.
I know. When I edit the video, the green cloth, you'll see there's it's got sandy patches where I take off the track off. It's crazy.
Ian's going to put a picture of my can of Coke on there as well. On the screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm just making you put pictures on the screen. Cool GT40.
Nice. I'll put a picture on the screen. I can read your mind, mate.
Stitching them up in the editing suite.
What's this down in the corner here?
Right, what we got, because we're getting poor now, we've got some merch. We thought we just got some official merch. We'll probably get some t-shirts or something made up somewhere. But we got some cool mugs. Yeah. If anyone wants one.
Really nice. And for those of you that still have a computer and a mouse.
We got some cool mouse mats.
Yeah, who doesn't want a mouse mat?
Oh, yeah.
So, check out the... I'll put a QR code up here for a little while.
Another one. Some extra close-up pictures.
Stop stitching me up. There's going to be no pictures now. I'm on strike. Good. I think... you went to the UK Slot Rally whilst I was away, didn't you? I was really gutted I missed that, actually, because I was going to be going to doing that.
Yes,
and then the Bahrain thing came in fairly last minute.
Well, it was last minute. They confirmed the day before you had to set up.
Lunchtime on the Monday, I booked the flight and I flew Tuesday evening.
Yeah. And we only were talking about quoting about 4 days before that.
Yeah, absolutely crazy event.
Yeah.
Crazy event.
Yeah,
but yes, the Slot Rally UK, Slot GB.
Slot Rally GB, I do believe. Yes, Slot Rally GB, and it was round 1.
Okay.
And it was held at the North Wales Slot Car Club.
I'll put their logo on the screen.
Yeah, and a picture.
I'm getting there before you.
Yeah.
So I just chucked it.
You missed.
Yeah.
Well, no, you threw it on the floor.
No, they can't see, so it went in.
Oh, you did it. I'll turn the camera around. Yeah, anyway, I went down to there. We donated a track for them to use. Not to keep, but just to use. We just drove up there. We set it all up. You saw some pictures online. And you know what? That was really good fun.
Because you said you were a bit wary of going.
I was apprehensive. Not going to set up and do the event. That's fine.
Do that all the time.
But actually going to take part and have fun. Although I didn't take part in this one because I was keeping an eye on the track and things. But I am going to go to some. And that's why I've never been before. Because I was really apprehensive. I thought it was very serious. Like everyone's going to have these super duper tuned cars. And as you guys know, we don't really tune cars much. And we don't race very well either.
We're all about the scenery, you see.
With scenery and fun. Anyway, but there was people that just rocked up with a car straight out of a box. They literally opened it, unscrewed it, plonk on the side. Scotty from the club, he offered to tinker around with some of the people's cars, help out. You could borrow a controller.
Oh, nice.
And stuff, and just have a laugh and just rock up there with a car out of the box.
Cool.
So if you're apprehensive about going, don't be.
Rock
up at any. I'm sure where they hold it at all the clubs, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to go to another one when I can. I think the next one's in Isle of Man, so I'm not sure I'll obviously make that one. But definitely going to. Yeah, of the Isle of Man. But no, if you are apprehensive, don't be. It was really good laugh. Loads of stages. You could run them backwards and forwards. Cool. They add all the times up. Everyone was super friendly. Yeah, and I suppose you haven't got the worry of knocking somebody else off because it's a rally stage. So there's nobody next to you. Yeah, and you go around in little groups of like 4 or 5 it was. Yeah. It was just super laugh. Everyone was having a laugh and a chat.
Sounds good.
Really good fun. Cool. Enjoyed it a lot. It was a long drive.
Yeah.
It was like 6 hours each way, or whatever it was. But yeah, I think I looked at it because I got stuck in traffic on the way there. Yeah. I was in my car longer than you were in the plane flying to Bahrain. No way. When I was driving to North Wales, I was. Oh yeah, my flight was 6.5 hours. Yeah, and on the way there, I was like 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours. I sat in traffic. I got out to get some lunch and a wee at McDonald's, but yeah, so I was in the car longer than you were flying to Bahrain to go to North Wales. What is this welcome to? I like North Wales, but not quite that much. Yeah. Anyway, right. Before we go on and on, I think so. Any questions? Comment below. This is cool. Can't wait to see this on a track. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Yes, that's going to be available in the next few days. Yeah, depends on when this video gets released. It might already be available. Yeah, and I think from watching this, we've got loads of products in the line because while you're in Bahrain, you're on your laptop. Yeah. And you finalise a load of products. Oh, actually, while we're talking about that, sorry, if you want to go, the tilt bridge that we promised that was going to be out. Go get it. Hold on there, Ken. I'm going to fast forward the video, so I'm going to make my hands move really fast. So they were... You sound like Mr. Blobby. Blobby. Okay, so we talked about this tilt bridge a little while ago. Doug actually took it to the slot rally. Yeah, to try out with a few different cars. Yes. We don't really have many different... We have Scalextric and Carrera here. Yeah, so we tried it out on a load of cars and we weren't happy with the amount of cars that it worked for. So we're just going to do a little bit more development. Yeah, we just want to make it perfect. Again, it's our victim of our... Yes. Just want to make it. We could just release it, but then you might find... It does work. Yeah. And it's pretty cool and Scalextric cars go up and down. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Hello. UPS man. UPS man, hold up 1 second. We're just sending out all your orders, lovely people. Hello. Hello. It's right, we're filming a YouTube video. It's okay. Do you want a hand with those? Yeah. We'll come give you a hand, 1 second. Yeah, we'll just pause it. That's fine. We'll be back in a minute. 1 second, ready? That's like we're just filming a video. Yeah, sorry. We'll give you a hand for the shorts and the t-shirt. And we're back. And you can see that we just helped him with all the passwords because we were out of breath. Yeah. We are actually, yeah. The rosy cheeks. So we were talking tilt bridge, weren't we? Yes. Yes, so we're going to do a little bit more development, make it a little bit more reliable for more cars. We'll never get it 100%. No. Because some of them have spring glides. So we might do like a pre-ramp just before... just to help the cars go over. Because last thing you want, if you've got, say, 1, 2, 3 or 4 of them on a track, and you're racing around in a race, and then one of the lanes doesn't work properly because one of the cars doesn't like it, So yeah, you just need it reliable.
Yeah, so that will be out very soon. Don't worry, it is on the way. So
Yeah.
that's the old tilt bridge.
Cool. Lovely.
Cool.
I think that's about it.
Yeah, we should have just ended the video before UPS man.
Yeah.
See you all later, and we'll
See
get another video out as soon as.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.